All right then. Well, round 2. Skepta's replied. We've got this artwork here. Don't know who these people are. Don't know if it's something of significance. No idea. If you do know, let me know in the comments. Anyway, round 2. This is huge. This is I mean, Skepta needs this, to be honest. Because in my opinion, Joyner took the first one slightly. Even though I said that Joyner took the first one, a lot of you guys in the previous video seem to think I didn't say that. You might not have watched the whole video. I don't know. But anyway, the comments didn't seem to understand. But Skepta needs something to come back here. He needs something serious. So let's see what he's saying.
What do you think of Joyner? Shit! What do you think of shit? Joyner! Thank you!
That's alright. Okay, so that is a few Americans who don't know, that chant that he did there at the beginning is a football chant aimed at the club Tottenham, which is where Skepta's from, obviously. The chant normally goes, what do you think of Tottenham? Shit. What do you think of Tottenham? Shit. Thank you. That's all right. We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham. We hate Tottenham. But he's flipped it, obviously, just saying, like, what do you think of, he calls him Joyner to take the piss. What do you think of Joyner? Shit. Thank you. Bastard, bastard, bastard. Instead of thank you. That's all right. That's a, you know, it's a little flip, something that just hopefully spreading some knowledge. You guys know. It's quite funny. Flipping the chant there.
What do you think of Joyner? Shit!
It's a football chant. However, it gets used in like any context here in the UK. It's a football chant, but it gets used fucking anywhere. Like the Tottenham can be flipped out for anything, and that chant just gets used. It's a thing.
Yeah, Big Smoke, SK. This ain't even a UK-US thing. It's me and you, Joyner. You get me? You fell for the bait.
He's basically saying everyone else who's making diss tracks right now, stop. What are you doing? I see there's so many people. I might react to them. I saw Big Zoo going at Eminem, and I'm not gonna lie. Why? Why? Don't go at Eminem. He's the GOAT. I've literally got 3 Eminem vinyls on my wall. Eminem was my favorite artist of all time, but we're not getting into that. We're getting into this. But yeah, okay. Straight away, he's addressing other people not to get into it. It's between him and Joyner. All right.
Let me show you how to clash. Now you're the bitch. You said there weren't a debate. Now everybody's in 2 minds. Man, on my word, killed you with 2 lines. You took a week for the weakest diss. Whoever giving you info needs to resign. Ain't safe out here. This a fucking clash. You're on the front cover trying to get your face out there. Take off the flag. You don't hold weight round there. Round 1 could have been yours. You bastard gave it to you on the plate. Man, you know me, I'm reckless, little bitch. All you had to do was finish your breakfast. Instead, you drop a track full of cap. It's hilarious. Said you didn't want to do it, but you practically begged us. You know I don't hit women. I'm sexist. Tory don't care. He was beating you senseless. The gloves came off.
Okay. He said, you know, I don't hit women, I'm senseless. But Tory didn't care. He beat... No, Tory was senseless. Hold on. How did he...
You know I don't hit women, I'm sexist. Tory...
You know I don't hit women, I'm sexist. But Tory didn't care. He was beating you senseless. He's again, playing on the fact that he's calling Joyner a bitch. He's calling Joyner a woman. Saying that Tory was beating up women, a.k.a. you.
For the cap, it's hilarious. Said you didn't want to do it, but you practically...
And that bit there about, like, your intel that you had was shit. And everything that you were saying was just not true. That's interesting, because a lot of you guys in the comments of the previous one were saying that, like, it doesn't matter if it's true or not. It's a diss. It's who can say something the hardest. I don't know. I feel like it has to hold weight. You can't just make up shit. You can't go around spewing absolute nonsense, because that makes absolutely, like, what weight does that have? You could win by lying, saying the most outrageous shit on the planet. But how does that hold any weight? So I don't think you can. You can maybe exaggerate the truth a little bit to make like the punchline sound better and something like that. Like maybe, yeah, but like straight out lies, fair. Obviously, there was a couple things that Joyner lied about, and there might have been a couple things that Skepta lied about. I don't know. Does Skepta have? Does Joyner have a wife? Did Joyner ever have a wife? I have no idea. Some of you in the comments were saying he didn't. Someone said he did. So I don't know. I could look it up. Actually, you know what? I mean, the internet could also lie. Did Joyner Lucas have an ex-wife? Did he have an ex-wife? No. Joyner Lucas does not have an ex-wife. He has a son with Carmen, but they were never married. They had an on and off romantic relationship. And he previously dated Ashanti. So Carmen So this woman here, what does she do now? Does she? That's the thing. I don't know. So maybe that was a fabricated lie. So this is the thing. He's calling out Joyner for lying, but then Skepta lied on the so-called like hardest bar in the hardest diss in his last track about his ex-wife falling in love with an Englishman. So it's a conflicting time here, Skepta. You can't be saying he's lying and then lie yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Take off the flag.
I'm trying to be really unbiased here, by the way. I'm not being biased at all. And a lot of you guys were saying in the previous one as well, oh, in due time, you'll become a Joyner fan. Bro, I've been listening to Joyner Lucas for 8 years. I don't know how you... There was like one person in the comments who seemed to understand that. So I'm just hoping you guys will understand this time. You know, I listened to both of them. I've got a lot of songs from both of them in my playlist. Probably about 40, 50 from Skepta, about 20, 30 from Joyner Lucas that I've had in my playlist that's been going on for about 7, 8 years. So it's like I've been listening to both of them, completely unbiased here, all right?
You don't hold weight round there. Round one could have been yours, you bastard. Gave it to you on a plate, man. You know me, I'm reckless, little bitch. All you had to do was finish your breakfast. Instead, you drop a track full of cap. It's hilarious. Said you didn't want to do it, but you practically begged us. You know I don't hit women, I'm sexist. Tory don't care, he was beating you senseless. The gloves came off, sent you to the dentist with your own flow. Hit you when you live, you're legless. You wanna label me anything, call me relentless. Kill you by myself, I don't need the Avengers. Show you the ropes, and after I murk you.
Playing on what Joyner said. Is that if you're gonna come against me, you're gonna need the Avengers. And he's saying, I don't need him. All right, then. He's not Thanos after all, is he?
Anything, call me relentless. Kill you by myself, I don't need the Avengers. Show you the ropes, and after I murk you, you're really gonna hope nobody remembers. Friendly fire was a jab, had to give him a tetanus. Now I apply the pressure until he surrenders. You ain't been Tottenham, you don't know the...
Friendly fire was a jab, it was a light one. But a jab had to give you the tetanus. Tetanus jab, applying the pressure. You apply the pressure on that when like, after you have a jab or something. You apply pressure on it. Hold on. Sorry, my webcam keeps going in and out of focus. So let's just take auto off. And just do that. There we go. That should be fine now. Alright. Hey, I mean, he's spitting.
Avengers, show you the ropes, and after I murk you, you're really gonna hope nobody remembers. Friendly fire was a jab, had to give him a tetanus. Now I apply the pressure until he surrenders. You ain't been Tottenham, you don't know the members. You ain't got a catalogue that's as cold as Skepta's. What the fuck is a Joyner Lucas? My name's Big Smoke, so you know that my chest got loads of mucus. I spit that crack, make a rapper get vexed, wanna phone the shooters. No substance in your flows, you're useless. Course I'm gonna kill him, I got no excuses. Even America don't wanna hear your impersonations. You're a nuisance. They left you on skid row, fungal infection in your big toe. Sorry, I know business been slow. Left you spitting your shit flows and
they left you on skid row, fungal infection in your big toe. What's he talking about? I mean, is he just spitting? Is he just rhyming, barring? What's he saying? Was Joyner ever on skid row? Was he ever homeless? Was he ever? I don't know the entirety of Joyner's story. I think it's quite funny. The fact that he's calling him Jonah seems to get under a lot of your skin. I don't think you guys are understanding that he's playing into the fact of trying to be overly British. You know, there was a bit of that last time, but I feel like it just got missed. Just got missed.
You know that my chest got loads of mucus. I spit that crack, make a rapper get vexed, wanna phone the shooters. No substance in your flows, you're useless. Course I'm gonna kill him, I got no excuses. Even America don't wanna hear your impersonations. You're a nuisance. They left you on skid row, fungal infection in your big toe. Sorry, I know business been slow. Left you spitting your shit flows and ripped clothes. Doing your Slim Shady karaoke, it's a shit show. I said that I'm a winner and I meant it. You only make hits rapping from another guy.
It's a shit show. Doing a Slim Shady impression. It's not okay. All right, he's going at the Shady.
Slim Shady karaoke,
he's not going at Shady, but he's going at Joyner being a big fan of him, as we all are.
Shit show. I said that I'm a winner and I meant it. You only make hits rapping from another guy's perspective. Now the gas in it saying you.
Okay, that one. Okay. You only make hits rapping from another guy's perspective. You know, you've got I'm not racist. There is a lot more. A lot of his songs, and they are bangers. Don't get me wrong, they are absolute bangers. But most of the songs that are like the biggest ones commercially do seem to be the ones that are more storytelling. You know, through the visuals of the music videos. The music videos are hard, but also storytelling of just fabricate. Like, it's not about his life. And a lot of things about rap is like very personal. It's very much about their life. Most of the stuff that Skepta talks about is about his life. It's not really much storytelling. He's saying that the only reason you're big is because the songs that you made that popped off weren't about you. They were just stories. Which is, yeah, fair. I mean, the songs are still bangers. Don't get me wrong. I still love them songs. What's the one with a 100 pound note as well? That's a fucking slapper as well.
Spitting your shit flows and rip clothes, doing your slim shade.
Keep it 100 or something.
Karaoke, it's a shit show. I said that I'm a winner and I meant it. You only make hits rapping from another guy's perspective. Now the gassing is saying you ain't nothing to mess with. And I'm like, ain't this the guy that you neglected? Left him for dead broke, sleeping on benches. Top 10, top 20, never selected. Said I wanted to clash with somebody respected. Album's out now, guess he needs the attention. You got no influence and no aura. Look around the world, see a million Skeptas. I do it for the underdogs and all the psyched out niggas in the world. I can see the pretenders. I feel like Andre 3K. They're making fun of my accent, but I'm winning this either way. I feel like an outcast, cool, cause they could never outclass me. I have the last laugh, and sometimes I feel like a masterpiece. No limit.
Aye. Yeah, cold. Outcast, Andre 3K. I'm gonna outclass with the yeah, no, that was just.
I can see the pretenders.
Smooth.
I feel like Andre 3K. They're making fun of my accent, but I'm winning this either way. I feel like an outcast, cool, cause they could never outclass me. I have the last laugh, and sometimes I feel like a masterpiece. No limit, it's all of me. Who gonna laugh at me? I get money, I feel like 50. I put a stop to the jokes now, and I keep a young buck with me. Keep it rap, nobody wants a buck 50. ADHD 2 out now, Joyner, tell your manager to get in touch with me. I don't do free promos, so fuck with me. You can ask Devilman how I get busy at my young.
Again, it seems like he's flipping what Joyner said about like the if you just wanted a feature, you gotta ask me, but you gotta pay me for it. Skepta's like, hey, ADHD 2 out now, but tell your manager to get in touch. He's got to pay me for it. I don't do it for free. All right, cold. Hey, he's giving him the promo as well. I will listen to ADHD 2. I will listen to it. Thank you. It came up on my Spotify yesterday saying the album you pre-saved is now available. So I will be listening. But yeah, I mean, he's saying a lot of things. This is definitely a lot better. A lot better. One thing I will mention, and something that he mentioned there in the Outcast, Andre 3K thing, clowning his accent type thing. I feel like there's kind of like a barrier. And this is because like I feel like in the UK we've listened to music across the globe. Whereas I feel like it's less so in US. Like I listen to French rap, I listen to Albanian rap, I listen to Korean rap, I listen to Serbian rap, Bosnian Herzegovinian rap. I listen to US rap. I listen to South America. I listen to rap from all around the world. I listen to music from all around the world. But I feel and the accent of any other country doesn't throw me off. I'm kind of all encompassing when it comes to that. I don't care what they're saying as long as it sounds good to my ears. As long as they're spitting, calm. But I feel like there is a prejudice, and if you go into it like not willing to try to like or try to even hear or understand what he's saying, I feel like the battle was going to be lost for Skepta from the beginning if you're not even like trying. Do you know what I mean? And also that's fine if you don't like the way that he the raps, you don't like the British accent, you don't like how he sounds on the track. That guy's completely fine. But to like disregard what he's saying and like before it's even began, then you got to give it a fair fight. But I mean, fair enough. Each to their own. If you don't like the way it sounds, you can't do anything about that. Like there's a lot of music that I don't like the way it sounds, but I just feel like I'm very open. And that's what you got to be when you're going into something like this.
Keep it rap, nobody wants a buck 50. ADHD 2 out now, Joyner, tell your manager to get in touch with me. I don't do free promos, so fuck with me. You can ask Devilman how I get busy. Have my young G's run up in your house with a Mizzy. I can't believe I'm dissing this guy, like who is he? I know nobody cares, why you sound like Drizzy. I'm triple platinum in America, it's time I bring in a triplets. Tried to scare me, said he was a lyricist. I'm the teacher giving out certificates. Teach you how to get away with murder, trust. Your Viola Davis, she learned from us. You gotta make sure that your bars are tough. Keep punching until the ref says enough. Forget the funny stuff. Keep a slime at your mouth.
Okay, he's fitting. That's something that I mentioned in the previous one as well. People were saying that he's not big in the US, or he doesn't get played in the US. He literally has his album that went was it triple platinum or triple diamond in the US with ASAP, and also he's got over double the monthly listeners that Joyner has. So it's like the argument of like he's not big, he doesn't get played over here. It doesn't really make any sense because that can just go both ways. Like, has anybody ever said I'm the only person I know who listens to Joyner Lucas, and like that's not a diss at Joyner. I think he's sick. I think more people over here should listen to him, but they just don't. And I mean, the monthly listeners show that as well. You look at the monthly listeners for Skepta, it's over double. You look at the locations of where it's from, you'll find a lot of US in there. You look at Joyner, you're not going to find a lot of UK in there. That's just that's the plain facts. I'm not making this up. You can go check the Spotify statistics. It's the facts for it. But anyway, yeah, the triple platinum thing. Yeah, cold. I mean, he's big. Praise the Lord.
Triple platinum in America. It's time I bring in the triplets. Tried to scare me, said he was a lyricist. I'm the teacher giving out certificates. Teach you how to get away with murder. Trust your Viola Davis, she learned from us.
Viola
you gotta
Davis.
make sure that your bars are tough. Keep punching until the ref says enough. Forget the funny stuff. Keep Islam at your mouth. You can't bring ham to a bad man. You don't know where your lady is. My lady's with me chilling in a kaftan. I don't wish I was anything else. I'm a British.
Hold on, I'm pretty sure that's a religion. Hold on, because he said, wait.
From us, you gotta make sure that your bars are tough. Keep punching until the ref says enough. Forget the funny stuff. Keep Islam at your mouth. You can't bring ham to a bad man. You don't know where your lady is.
He said, keep Islam at your mouth. You can't bring ham to a bad man. You're talking about because, you know, he said he's going to go ham on him because he turned Muslim. You don't know where your lady is. I had my lady in a kaftan. I'm assuming that's something religious. That's a piece of religious clothing or something, but I don't know. But
you don't know where your lady is. My lady's with me chilling in a kaftan. I don't wish I was anything else. I'm a British Nigerian black man. Why would I wish I was you when you wanna be Eminem? Blood, you're the black stan. You're just a fan, so I'm spinning you round. Then I'm sitting you down. You're trying to get in for.
Oh, yeah, cold. Again, as you should do in these back and forths. He's kind of flipping everything he's saying. And I expect Joyner in his next one to start flipping everything that Skepta was saying in this. This is why we love this. This is healthy. This is great for us. This is so good. If you enjoy this, you know, if you enjoy this, please let me know. Let's try to be positive in the comments. Because Jesus Christ, the last comments were just, the animosity was crazy.
You've been blood, you're the black stan. You're just a fan, so I'm spinning you round. Then I'm sitting you down. You're trying to get info, you've been ringing around. I grew up on YouTube, got millions now. Can't cap on my name, haven't you figured it out? Since 14, I've been living the dream. Fans addicted, cause I've been spitting that morphine. See me in your dreams, and I already know what you're gonna say, cause you got snitches on your team. Said I'm on drugs, and I'm like LOL, cause nobody's known me to sniff. Said that I'm broke, but the Virgil Maybach alone proves you don't know shit. Said I wore a dress, more internet lies, and I'm like, please show me the pic. Can we please just come with the facts so we call it 2-0 and I'm over with this?
So he's basically called out a couple things that he thinks Joyner's going to say. He said about the drugs. He said, I don't do drugs. Don't do no sniff. That's a lie. The money. I've got a Virgil Maybach truck. Straight from Virgil Abloh. Rest in peace. And then the dress situation. I have heard that before as well. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a pic, but I have heard something about Skepta wearing dresses. But maybe I know like ASAP or one of them. Travis ASAP. One of them wore dresses. Maybe it was just got associated through that. But yeah, I don't know.
With the facts.
So he's okay. He's trying to rebuke some things before he says them.
We call it 2-0 and I'm over with this. How you drop a track full of cat? It was there on the plate. Nobody cares sounded like back to back from Alibaba. You got personality disorder, bro. Come with the facts, not rubbish you found on the internet. It's over. I've been laughing at you bots for years.
He called him a bot. He called him AI. He called him a bot. He mentioned before that he doesn't care if he sound or people thinking that he sounds like Drake, and then he said that that song sounded like a fucking back to back from Alibaba. I don't know, back to back Drake song. Okay then. All right. He came with it. That's cold. A lot better than the first one. A lot better. A lot better than the first one. Let's see what Joyner's got. Again, as I said in the first one there, or the first round, I feel like they're like the information that they have on each other is lacking in comparison to like other beefs, because this kind of just like came out of nowhere. So some of the stuff they're going to be saying might seem incredibly light, but it's how they say it. And I think this was definitely better than his first one. This would beat Joyner's first one, but obviously you can't compare them. You have to wait for Joyner's response. 1-0 to Joyner, in my opinion. But is he going to make it 1-1? Go to a 3-round bout? Let's see. What did you think? Let me know. Try be unbiased. All right. Love in a bit. Bye-bye.